If there is a shutdown, I think it would be a tremendously negative mark on the President of the United States.
Yep, that's Donald Trump himself saying that he should be responsible for the government shutdown. But since when has Donald Trump been an accurate source? And what even is a government shutdown? We're Box News, and today we're going to tell you the truth about the government shutdown. So what exactly is a government shutdown? Will the government just stop functioning and the US descends into chaos? Thankfully, no. A government shutdown is when non-essential government operations and services stop receiving funding. This particular government shutdown is happening because the federal government has not set a budget for the upcoming fiscal year, i.e., Democrats are refusing to let Republicans proceed with their fascist takeover, so Republicans have decided to basically set fire to the entire country. So what will happen if Congress doesn't reach a budget? Well, things like passport processing, operation of national parks and museums, and scientific research will be stalled or stopped. However, essential services such as mail delivery, hospitals, and Social Security will still continue. Federal workers will either be furloughed, or put on leave, or forced to work for no pay. Trump himself is threatening to not give back pay, or compensations for workers who didn't receive pay during the shutdown. If the shutdown doesn't end soon, it could have a long-term impact on the economy. So that brings us to the next question. Who is doing what here, and who is responsible for this government shutdown? Well, Republicans have control of both houses of Congress and the presidency, so one would think they would have no trouble passing a new budget. However, the Democrats are using a nifty little feature that Republicans also use extensively, the filibuster. See, passing a spending bill normally requires 60 votes in the Senate, and since Republicans don't have the 60 votes, they can't pass the bill. So is this whole ordeal the Democrats' fault for blocking the spending bill? No. And here's where this gets fishy. The spending bill that Republicans are proposing would wreck America's healthcare system, causing millions of citizens to see their premiums double. Right now, as we speak, Republicans are trying to destroy American healthcare, as we know it, with huge cuts on spending and the firing of workers. If this bill passes, it would prove disastrous for America. We, the Democrats, are opposing this bill and refusing to back down. We need you to stand with us through this government shutdown and not give in to the Republicans' selfish demands. And when this clearly awful bill is blocked by Democrats in the Senate, Republicans are just going to use the government shutdown to fire more government workers. It's a lose-lose situation either way. However, there might be a silver lining. Remember that clip we showed at the beginning of the video?
If there is a shutdown, I think it would be a tremendously negative mark on the President of the United States.
The best hope is that Americans will blame Trump and Republicans for the government shutdown and vote to stop this runaway regime in the 2026 midterms. So that's it for today's episode. If you like this style of video, drop a like below and leave a comment. And if you really like our videos, consider joining our Patreon. For only $1 a month, you get a shout out in each video. And for $3 a month, you get to vote in exclusive Patreon polls. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next week.